Alright, welcome back to another Daily Chucky video. I'm still sick, but I can still record, so that's a thing. um, so today we're going to be talking about Stabiffle again. I talked about it, I think last week with Chucky using it. Back then he wasn't released, so it was just predictions. However, I've been running it quite a bit. Ignore the build, by the way, in the video you're seeing right now. It is basically the same build, and we're going to get into a clip that demonstrates how good Stabiffle can be on him, even not at full stacks. The coup de grace is kind of just there, and same with cruel limits. I just threw it on to throw it on. Anyways, so why does Stabiffle work decently well on Chucky? Well, the biggest reason is because if you combine it with Slice and Dice, as well as the Hairspray add-on, which we'll get into why these work so well in a minute, it can basically lead you to getting hits like this. Crackling. I can never... Oh, nope. Now, I do need to preface and say that that hit took, a while to get to, right? We had to get some stacks of save the best for last, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. We had to, get into a perfect dead, not a perfect dead zone, but a little bit of a dead zone. And the Meg kind of had to mess up because she kind of did run in a straight line. She did run in the shack, and she was about to get the God pallet. Rapid Brutality is actually what saved us from her getting the pallet. So what allows us to do this? Well, we only really need 3 components for this. Save the best for last at about 4 to 5 stacks. You don't really need much more than that to make this work. More is great, but that's about all you need. Rapid Brutality, and the most important thing is the Hairspray add-on. The Hairspray add-on makes it so your Slice and Dice doesn't go away as fast when you get a basic attack while you're in hidey-ho mode. It's not completely essential. If you go into hidey-ho mode immediately and then get the M1, it actually only reduces it by 50%, so you can still get the hit if you immediately go after it. However, the spray can basically gives you time to think about where you are, your positioning, and exactly how you want to angle the hit. And if you can even do it. So I actually prefer to run that with it. And then Rapid Brutality just gives us the movement speed to catch up more, which does also affect Slice and Dice. It doesn't make it go too much farther, but the 5% does help a little bit. But once again, save the best for last. So getting those stacks to save the best for last is super important. However, I will say to any people playing Chucky, or anyone who knows how Chucky works, saying, well, save the best for last isn't good for him, you want to go for your M2s. This is true. However, anyone who's played him for a long enough amount of time will know that you cannot always go for the M2 hits, and the M1s are just fine. A lot of times you will end up getting the M1 hits, and that's perfectly fine. Like I said, you basically just want to go for the Hairspray, save the best for last, and Rapid Brutality. Rapid Brutality is pretty optional, but it does help out a little bit. Do I think this is going to become an oppressive way to play Chucky? Honestly, no, because you're trading 2 of your perk slots for no slowdown and pure chase. And depending on the situation, plus it requires a little bit of gooding to in-game to, get those stacks up. And if the obsession comes by, you're kind of screwed. You could maybe throw and play with your food to help with that. Or there's a lot of other add-ons you can use, or other perks to help with the obsession body blocking. But for the most part, it'll get you a couple of extremely quick downs, which can be all you need at times. But I'm just putting this out there to maybe let you guys try it out, see how it goes. There's been a few people posting about it on Twitter. I don't think it needs to be nerfed or changed or anything like that. I just think it's an interesting combination that Chucky can do. It's very similar to Deathslinger to a degree, where once you get your max stacks, you can basically hit someone with a basic M1, and then you can follow up with a shot extremely quickly. I do want to say that in my last video, I talked about how Stabiffle was super good on Deathslinger, and I kind of said it wrong, but yeah. In any case, so that's the Chucky video for today. Just a quick one talking about Stabiffle and how you guys might want to try it out. I have also tried Aaronad's clown build on this, the Rapid Stabiffle, Coop, and Play With Your Food. It works decently well. Coop is really fun on Chucky. I don't think it's really that good. There are a couple loops where you can scamper and basically get a free hit almost every time if you know where the loops are and the survivor goes the correct direction. It's not nearly as reliable, and it's a lot harder to judge Chucky's lunge range, and I think it's the bigger problem with it. But in any case, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, like, sub, and, you know, check the description for the Twitch link and all that stuff, because I always got to shamelessly plug that. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye!